Right, we're going. Good morning, good evening, good morning, good... Oh, fucker. To anyone who thinks I edited that in as a joke, I am not joking. There is a genuine rooster here, and he is a right cock. Excuse the pun. Good morning, good evening, and most importantly, good afternoon. I'm Jack of the Havana Gentleman, and I am back here with another cigar review. It was sent in from one of you lovely kind gentlemen. The COHIBA, I believe you said it was the Siglo II, which I believe is just a basic Corona size. I've already punched it in advance, and I thought, for a lovely day like this, in America for you this is probably an ice cold sub-zero winter's day, but here this is absolutely beautiful. And we're going to be trying this Cuban. Now, you know, me and George have a bit of a past with Cubans. We sort of think they all taste very similar, which I don't think is far wrong, they do. But the special thing about COHIBA is that they are that worldwide brand. They are the Rolex of watches. Everyone wants COHIBA, COHIBA, COHIBA. And I've never actually done one on the channel. I've had one before, which I got in I think I got in Spain when I first started cigar smoking when I was about 18. Didn't think much of it, which... It's probably going to say that it's fake. It probably was, but no, this is very legitimate. You can tell I've done all the checks, and it's very legitimate. And yeah, I believe it is the Siglo II. Correct me on how to pronounce it. But and also, if you've noticed, I've put some real work into the handlebar. Is it going all right? I think it is. I mean, you know, it's sort of, I've taken on some of your advice. Just be lazy and let it do it. And I've put some gel in it and or some wax, and just let the body do its thing. Without further ado, let's crack into this review. That does indeed hit you very, very, very hard. Yeah, it's a hard hitter. But then again, so we're all Cubans. I haven't had a Cuban, I mean, when was the last Cuban video? I want to say the best part of 6 months. It's been a very, very long time. And in many ways, it's lovely to be back. Of course, you get the strong hit at the back of the throat, first thing you'll notice. Taste-wise, as I say, standard Cuban taste. You've got that hay sort of taste. You've got the dark earthy notes. You've got that sort of agricultural kind of taste. I find it incredibly hard to describe Cuban cigars. Now with this, it is incredibly smooth. That's the one thing I noticed, more than the Vagueros, more than the Bolivar Super Corona. Is incredibly smooth, which I don't know what makes COHIBA so famous. I mean, it is Cuban tobacco, it's going to be good in most cases. That is incredibly smooth. Usually with a Cuban it hits you bloody hard, which it does, but it is incredibly smooth and I cannot complain. That is a lovely stick. Admittedly, again, it's been a while. I have brought a load of Cubans with me, so I might be doing a bit of a Cuban month. That's incredible. That's really nice. As you know, I'm a big fan, big fan of Nicaragua. Miles away from that, it's very different. As I say, it's a lot darker. It's more of that sort of coffee, if you like a sort of espresso, if you like that sort of darker, more powerful taste, it's for you, which I do. I love an espresso, I have one every day. It is that relaxed sort of summer's day with a barbecue kind of stick. Now, if you're watching this video thinking, Jack, that looks like a lovely COHIBA, lovely Cuban, why don't I try one for my 18th? Hold on a second, sunshine. Take 2 steps back. It's a very powerful stick. I wouldn't recommend jumping into them. A lot of reputable stores like Leaf and Bean Co, which also supplied my cutter for this video, they sell little miniatures of COHIBA. They do packs of 20. Go for that first. And in fact, if anything, don't go for Cuban first, because you're probably not going to enjoy it. I'd go with a steady Dominican, maybe a Lan Victor, something that's very smooth, very dainty flavour. It's a hard hitter, and even though I'm young myself, I've worked my way up to sticks like this, and I did actually make a big mistake when I was 17, and I was 18, and we had I think it was a New Year's party, and in the kitchen, me and George, we both took out a Cuban. I cannot remember what mine is for the life of me. I can't remember my own name that night, but no, we had them, and they hit pretty hard. I think I was physically dizzy. For the only time I've ever smoked a cigar and been dizzy, I was so dizzy. The night's a blur to me. So learn your lesson. Don't go straight into a Cuban. Right, gentlemen. We've been smoking this stick for about 20 minutes now. We're sort of halfway down, and this is going to blow your mind. I can taste more than just hay in a Cuban. The chocolatey coffee notes are incredibly strong with that, and do you know what? I think that means that my palate has just had an upgrade from beginner to intermediate. I can taste more than just hay in a Cuban cigar. I'm incredibly impressed. Surprisingly, one of the sweetest Cubans I've ever tried. It was tenfold different from what I can remember to the other COHIBA I had, which was definitely not strippings off the floor, and dirt and bark and newspaper. But it's incredible. I'm really enjoying this. I should probably go back and re-review some of my older Cubans, which I didn't say much about. It's a fantastic stick. It's great. And I mean, to be honest, even if you do get those basic taste notes off a Cuban, do you need any more than that? I mean, honestly, you can sit back and relax with one. I think it's done its purpose. But this is a truly amazing stick, and I will wrap it up shortly. But just let me enjoy my moment for a few minutes longer. Oh yes, and a further note, the chap when he sent this, he did actually say to have a coffee or something with it. Unfortunately, I didn't do that, partly because it's stifling today. I have just gone for an icy water. It's boiling hot. As you know, I'm wearing a shirt and jeans, that's casual for these videos. I would usually have a full three-piece shirt. Sorry, three-piece shirt? A full three-piece suit on. So this, being casual enough, I'm still boiling. So forgive me for not having a coffee, but I'm still enjoying regardless. No, not at all. How are you, all right? Sorry? Sorry about that, gents. I just stopped the recording. I think I genuinely just got accused of being a prowler. But with a moustache like this, can you really blame her? Admittedly, it's not a thing normal people do, is whip out a cigar and start filming in the garden with a tripod, but that's what we're here for. Anyways, without further ado, with no interruptions from the cockerel. It's an absolutely lovely stick. I've been sat here and I'm incredibly relaxed, so it's done its job as far as I'm concerned. To this day, the most flavourful Cuban I've ever had. It's lovely, and I would happily have a box. Admittedly, I would rather a Alec Bradley Barber Pole, which I'm yet to do I've done a slight review on one, but to do a full review on one. We're doing it with Havana House very soon. But it's a lovely stick. It's not my go-to. I wouldn't usually go to a Cuban, but as far as Cubans go, it's fantastic. And, excuse me, I can see why they are a pillar of the Cuban community. Thank you very much for watching, gents. I've been Jack as always, and I hope you've had a lovely time as much as I have. Thank you very much for sending these. I got sent these a long time ago, so unfortunately I cannot remember your name. But thank you very much. I believe you're from Russia. I want to say you're from Russia. Thank you very much. It's been an absolutely lovely stick, and it's been a pleasure being with you today. Happy smoking, stay safe, and keep an eye out for the t-shirts. The Havana Gentleman t-shirts, which are dropping tonight. Or whichever night the video goes out. I don't know. It's going up soon. It's going up soon. I'm going to shoot off and strangle a cockerel. So, yeah. As you do. Right.